Aries. Aries. All right, taking charge. You're showing someone who's boss. You're not going to take something lying down. You're rising up. Your voice is clearer, sharper, louder in some ways. Louder as in, you're more clear and firm, and whoever it is that has been sort of taking advantage of, your help, your kindness and all of that, is going to know very soon that they can no longer do that, basically. And I do see there's something here about you being in a very good, safe zone. It's in terms of, you are very far away from any kind of troubles or struggles or anything like that. It shows that you are consciously wanting to attract only, good energies, good people, good environments. You're being very conscious and aware of that, which is good, which is important, because you could be like an absolute angel, but for some reason, sometimes you just find yourself always in negative situations. But here you're consciously being very aware and, drawing in like-minded people and everything. Because I do see there's something that you felt like you were very much bossed around, and you just had enough of it, and you were just speaking up for yourself, which is good. There's lots of things in your mind, I see, lots of very clear visions in your mind that you're ready now, and it does show it's time now for you to implement this in the physical world. And you've got what it takes, Aries. You do have what it takes. Something is being stopped, ending, something that you're going to be very happy about that is ending. For some of you, you could be opening up your own business or working for yourself or something like that, your own company. This could be just for the very few. Or maybe you're starting in a new place where you have a lot of say in it, and it feels like you're working for yourself. And I do get like there's a good takeoff here, good liftoff. And you're gathering a lot of support also for what it is that you want to do. Some of you could be traveling soon, going on some trips, short trips perhaps, but it will do you a lot of good. There's also something about you finding, maybe this is something specific, but if you're looking for kind of some sort of material that you've been looking for, you finally find it. Very random, specific message. Looking for some source or material. I see you being very creative, very crafty and everything. There's also you spending more time with those that you love, that you care about, enjoying more of that time, rather than spending most of your time with, let's say, at work with people that, you basically rather spend elsewhere. And now you have a really, really good balance here as well. I do see somebody calling, some sort of communication coming in, that gives you relief. It does give you relief. It feels like a weight off your shoulders with this information, with this news that is coming in. There's something here that you realize the importance of perpetrating a your culture or something that is very significant to you, to continue that, to learn more about it, something about history, your roots, no matter where you are in the world, of course. And there's something that's coming home soon, if that makes sense. For some of you, you know what that will mean, coming home soon, somebody or something, and it's something that perhaps you've been in some situation with family or close ones where it's been very divisive, but there's things that are being smoothed out and a lot calmer. Now it's all coming together and coming home. Wow, very interesting. Very, very strong energies coming from you, Aries. Very strong energies, but good stuff. Oh, 5 of Wands. Immediately 5 of Wands. Confirming what we were talking about, the 3 of Cups. Okay. All right. Too many cards. Let's see. Okay. And the Fool. Ooh, lovely. 5 of Wands, 3 of Cups, and the Fool. And this is you here standing up for yourself, feeling like sometimes it feels like you're in some kind of conflicted position, situation. You know, there are things that you are not afraid to make some sort of change or make some sort of stance, you know, and you don't stoop to any kind of low levels here. You keep your head high, and there is, you know, and you're not afraid to get your hands dirty either. You know, you're really going for it, and you have strong willpower, and there is a change here. There is some sort of transformation from the 5 of Wands into the 3 of Cups here, where you are celebrated in many ways, and you're keeping those, as we were talking about, wanting to spend more time with those loved ones that we see have happening here. Maybe you're traveling with them as well. That's, again, I get the message, travel. But all that you had to do was necessary, and now I do see you have a really good balance and giving yourself a lot of freedom here. Also with the Fool, you realize, you know, just how strong you are. You realize that you don't have to, you know, take somebody's bad behavior or anything like that. Here with the Fool, you're very much your own person. You have this freedom. And there is also a leap of faith coming through with what I see as quite the change in your circumstances. The High Priestess and the Judgment card. Wow. Yes, absolutely. A deep change, a big change in your circumstances. You know, as I was saying, something that felt very divisive, is coming through, being clearer. There's a shift in attitudes as well. Here with the High Priestess, something that I see you've been getting a lot of signs from the universe, and this is prompting you to continue listening to your higher self, to your intuition, knowing what you need to study further or look into. It's going to do you a lot of good. And also living in that vibration of abundance, I see that coming to fruition. There's something that you are doing that's really shifting things for you. And with the Judgment, it's going to be very, very clear with where you stand, if you are in some sort of connection, and how to move forward. There is something that felt a little bit tense is passing you by, and things I do see will feel a lot more stable, you know, and wrongs are being made right. Yeah, I see many things being corrected and wrongs are being made right here. The Knight of Cups. Ooh, I like this. For you, Aries, the Knight of Cups. And now it is the time for this opening to happen, for this offer to happen. For some, yes, it could be love. You've had to kind of deal with a lot of things within you, internal struggles, but other things as well. Keeping yourself protected, guarded, you know, but you want things to happen at the right time. Sometimes you may not see it like it is the right time, but the universe knows what's best for you. It doesn't have to be love for everybody, not, you know, not at all. But here with the Knight of Cups, there's something that's being presented to you, an opportunity, some sort of offer, you know, and also someone really sees the value in you, you know, your worth, and how much you're capable of. They really, really see you as like this golden star, is what I'm seeing. Really kind of, you know, they could be the ones that are making sure that you get a certain promotion, or that you are, you know, you're very held in high regard, that's for sure. And so you